That's what culture is supposed to do for people. Now, the way of life aspect is the definition that I gave, what a culture is. And that way of life comes into being based on people having to have proximity to each other. They have to be in the same place, going through the same thing or similar things. They have to have things in common. And based on that commonality, these people start practices with one another, religions, morals, belief systems, stories. I'm pretty sure everybody here, and this is just an example, just a basic example to make a point. I'm pretty sure everybody here as a kid that heard a story of Bloody Mary and stood in a mirror and thought somebody was going to come out the mirror at one time or another, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Right?
Right, yeah.
Right? Everybody here that played hide and go seek, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just, these are, and here we are with, well, you other two guys come from where I come from, but we're in different parts of the country, and you'll be hard pressed to find someone who has not participated in these activities because these are a part of the culture. Now, as Walt was explaining earlier, that culture, because I'm going to get back to a point in a minute, but cultures also have subcultures. Any sociology textbook will tell you that. In the Black culture, we have subculture. Crip and Blood is a subculture. Folk Nation, People's Nation is a subculture. They have their own languages, their own rituals, their own subculture, so to speak. But see, here's the thing, and this is what I want to say, is that why it goes back to what I said earlier. While this is not our indigenous culture, and therefore it is not completely doing what a culture needs to do for a people, it is a culture, and this is what I truly believe. Hear me out. This is what I truly believe. And here's the thing, because we don't like it, we don't want to give it the definition of a culture because it's a dysfunctional culture that has been poisoned on us. It's like me sitting down to a plate of food. And for years, for the first 15 years of my life, I sat down to a plate of food that was prepared by somebody who loved me so that I could eat and become stronger. I still sit down to a plate of food, but somebody has slowly been injecting the food that I've been eating with poison, and now the food that I'm eating is killing me. It doesn't take away from the fact that it is a plate of food, but it does require me to recognize that something else has been injected into the food. And so therefore the food is not doing what the food is supposed to do to me. And that is not too far from the truth, because what we are defining as food today is poison and it's killing us. And we're still calling it food. We're still going to the, we're still pulling up. Yeah, we're still pulling up to the average food place and buying our sad diet from the average food place, and we're still calling it food. And that's where I'm going at with culture. What I'm saying is that there is no way that culture cannot exist when people have proximity to each other, because they will develop a way of life that is common, which automatically produces culture. I believe truly that our enemy recognized that. I think that our enemy wanted to completely destroy culture, because the enemy understood that that is what created unity and commonality amongst the people, and then recognize what I'm saying now is that culture actually cannot be destroyed as long as you have people in proximity to each other going through a common experience. As long as you have that, culture will come up. So the next best thing is to poison the what?
That's an ab culture.
It's still a culture. You just call it an ab culture. It's a culture, but because we don't like it, we don't want to call it what it is. Culture does not have, it's a good thing in the definition. As we keep trying to do that, we keep trying to force it to be that it has to be good to be called culture. No, it just has to be a common experience, a common way of life.